Hola a todos, ¿qué tal? Soy Sheila Faye, bienvenido a mi canal. So as you can see, this is a little bit of a different setup for me. My main camera is just like dead. And I tried to use this camera the other day to film a video for you guys. I tried my hair steamer for the first time and the footage was just absolute garbage. So I am going to work on getting a new camera hopefully by Black Friday. But in the meantime, I wanted to just give an update to you guys on some of the changes that I'm going to be making with heat training my hair, so that way you guys aren't having to wait for me to get a new camera. I just figured I'll explain it on here for you all, and then when I get my new camera, I'm going to do more tutorial type of a video. I at least wanted to share my updates with you guys just in case you are in the process of heat training your hair. Here's some new things that I've learned that I'm going to start applying now, that I've actually already started applying now, and there may be some things you might want to consider for your hair as well. So nada más a decir, pero vamos a empezar. Alright, so something new that I've recently learned is that you need to keep your scalp clean for your hair to grow. I don't know why I thought that having a dirty scalp helps with hair growth, but I've learned that your scalp needs to be healthy and it needs to be free of buildup, so that way your hair is able to breathe and to grow through the follicles. So I used to wash my hair once a week. I think that's still going to be too often for me because I don't want to apply heat to my hair that often, but I'm definitely going to be making sure that I'm washing my hair every 2 weeks. Unless I have a protective styling, then it's going to change a little bit, but I want to make sure that I am focusing a little bit more on my scalp health. So I've always paid heavy attention on my ends, which I'm still going to do, but now I want to make sure that I'm paying heavy attention to my scalp, and that's going to be with keeping it clean. Now, something I was actually thinking about trying was Monistat for the scalp, even though I know that's kind of, I wasn't sure about it. But I know a lot of people got good results from it, and I learned that the reason why Monistat works so well is because it kills fungus and bacteria on the scalp, which allows your hair to breathe and grow. So a better alternative to Monistat would be tea tree oil. So I've had this, you guys know, for like a month or two now, so I'm going to be making sure that I'm using tea tree oil on my hair at least 3 to 4 times a week, and then I'm going to mix that in with my peppermint oil. Wherever it is. Oh, here it is. I'll be mixing that in with my peppermint oil, and peppermint oil is going to help stimulate blood flow to the scalp, so that'll be my little scalp health treatment that I'm going to focus on. And I have been using the Camille Rose Cocoa Nibs and Honey Ultimate Growth Serum. I realized this is the first growth serum I ever tried, and it's almost gone. I would say I have like 1/8 of the bottle left, and I was using it when I had in my box braids, and you guys, that stuff worked amazingly. I had about a 1/2 inch of hair growth once I took out my braids, and I feel like it's due to this. I also mixed it in with my peppermint and tea tree oil. So I'm going to continue this regimen for the next couple months. I just wish I would have took pictures to really compare it. I think I'm going to go ahead and do that for this time around so you guys can see. But the Camille Rose Growth Serum was amazing. Again, shout out to the subscriber who told me about that product. I love it. Another Camille product that I recently tried that I filmed for you guys but hated the footage was the Algae Renew Deep Conditioning Mask. I used that when I did my hair steaming treatment, and I actually just used it on my sister now. I just did her hair, and it smells, literally, we were sitting there trying to figure out, like, this smell smells so familiar. It smells like the Hubba Bubba gum. Brings back so many childhood memories. But that one I think is tied with the Mielle Organics Babasu one. The deep conditioner is amazing. It's pricey, but it's worth it. Her products are well worth the price. Like, well worth the price. I'm definitely going to be investing more, trying out more of her products, but so far they have been amazing for my hair. And that's another change that I want to eventually move myself into, and that's using more natural hair products in terms of the ingredients being more 100% natural or very close to it. And then the last little change I'm going to make to my hair from now on, no matter when I straighten it, is after I have washed and deep conditioned it, I am going to sit under a hooded dryer with my hair in like 4 Bantu knots and let it dry 50% before I manipulate it in any other way, meaning before I blow dry it or comb through it. I want to make sure that my hair is at least 50% dry. I've learned the importance of making sure that your hair is not super wet when you are trying to manipulate it, because when your hair is wet, it's at its weakest state possible and it's so easy for your hair to break. And I remember that when I was getting my hair done by a professional when I was little, she would always, after she washed our hair, she would put it in Bantu knots and let it sit under the dryer for like 10-15 minutes, and then she would start the blow drying process. I had never understood that, but now I see, because she was trying to allow our hair to dry somewhat so that way it wasn't in its complete weakened state before she started manipulating it. So that's something I'm going to be doing from now on. I'm going to show you guys a tutorial of that in addition to a tutorial of me with my hair steamer. I'm super excited to do a hair steamer again. I can only do that once a month though. Actually, even only once every month and a half. I have to kind of figure it out to see what my hair can handle, but a hair steamer is amazing. Like the best investment next to the hooded dryer I have made. Another thing the hair steamer is good for is detoxifying the scalp as well. So that's going to help with keeping my scalp clean, so making sure that I can grow healthy hair follicles. So yeah, that is my update with my hair. Just thanks everyone for like bearing with me. I know I don't upload as often as I used to. I still try to get you guys a video at least once a week, so I think I'm doing an okay job with that. I am currently still working very hard, and I am actually working on making bags, jumbo fanny packs to be exact, and a few like other little bags, and trying to sell them. I had a goal to like start to announce it at the end of this month, but it may be a little delayed. I'm still trying to get the kinks out and the design out the way I want it to, but I'm really excited to share with you guys once I go ahead and release that little project that I'm doing. Y bueno, eso es lo que quiero decir. My arm is like throbbing right now, so let me put down this camera, and until the next video.
I want to thank me for doing all this hard work.